Oh yeah. This one's for real. Welcome, welcome, Christine. Welcome, Higher Mind. Let's go. It's that stardust all over me. Yeah, go get the money, go get the crown. Rise up the star, see. Oh, yeah. Do you guys remember this song? This is the instrumental of a song I did. Oh my god. It's that stardust all over me. Oh, yeah. Go get the money, go get the crown. Ayy, wake up my star seeds, chase your dreams. Ayy. Time to go look inside, yeah. Escape the mind. This beat is fire. Welcome, welcome, Dreamwalker, Trina. Yeah. Go get the money, go get your crown. Rise up, stop, team. 11:44. It is an honor and a privilege, family. Hello again. Let's go. Divine rising, my soul star majesties. You know that means something, right? When I say soul star majesty. Yeah, that's you. Beautiful and true. You took red, made it blue, and damn, it looked good on you. So high in the sky, ooh, with a whole different view. Ooh, let's go, Jasmine, come on, Abu, I need you, you need me, we take off, wish you well, galaxy, feel like I can't stop, but I do believe. Ashe Higher Mind said, Ashe, rotation is now, starfire, wildfire, shape-shifting crew, lyrics of a new, ooh, that was bars. This is 11:11 feeling real different, come on. It's different because we're different. Ashe. Trina said Aladdin. Yes. Who knew? Aladdin. Who knew? From the rocket grew. Welcome, Emma. I want this place to be a place of elevation, transformation, expansion. Ooh, yeah. This portal about to be something different, I'm telling you. Motherfucker says, why, Corey? Where's the reason? And you say, I am the reason. I'm here. I'm present. This is your reintroduction to this world. Ooey Louie. So welcome, family. 11:11, Portal 2025, the Overflow Gateway. This is, I would say, I want to say part 3, but I can't remember anymore. Or part 4. I think this is part 4. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. If you're here, it's an all-no. Commander. It's an all-no. This is a live transmission of the Cosmic Arc and the Phoenix Ascension. This is the Scorpio Chamber of Rebirth and the Overflow Gateway by Emperor Ayan. This is the introduction, the Scorpion Chamber of Rebirth. This is where the Oversoul descends to rise anew. Ain't that a beauty? The 11:11 energy continues its sacred spiral. The portal remains open, but now it is descending. Scorpio season becomes the initiation chamber, the living arc, the phoenix fire that seals all overflow into embody. Did you guys know before the phoenix, it was the scorpion? That's a whole ass process. A lot of you went through such process, okay? Big steppers here. Hello? Yeah, that's you. Let's tap in. This season has taught you and it has initiated you the living arc, the phoenix fire that seals all overflow into what? Embodiment. Yeah. Cosmic arc. Noah built his ark. That's you, child. You need to know this. This shouldn't be nothing new, but this should be definitely a not just a confirmation, but uplifting type of space. But you need to know this. This is not about survival anymore. It's resurrection through your sovereignty, absolute sovereignty. Every code of the Overflow Gateway now is crystallizing into bone, breath, and blood. Yeah, doesn't it feel good? The arcs are not myths, family. They are the architecture. They are plasma light vessels that are anchoring harmonic tones across the planet. And if you're here, and you're receptive, and you're coherent, and it resonates, let it reflect how awesome you are and temperamented you are to be able to hold such a powerful tone. Because it's an androgynous tone. It's a harmonic tone. You carry light and dark. You carry you carry because you have integrated. You carry, you can fuck around and find out, or you can, let's go, we can ascend. You carry it in one ass energy. That's beautiful. You're not fighting yourself anymore. You're not most high, most low. Anyways, you are a carrier of coherence. Coherence is 3. I didn't always know that. Coherence is 3. So being in a space where it's not about me, it's not about you, we meet in the middle, 0 point. A lot of us have anchored there for a while, and we tarry nova to be here. Okay, and you got big spectrums, no freaky. You carry great light and great darkness, and you carry it well. Yeah, big stepper. Hello, that's you. This is not a myth. Okay? Every oversoul that is passing through this portal holds a harmonic tone and is going across the planet now, becomes what we call an arc body, a carrier of coherence, a transmitter of divine infrastructure. That's kind of why I like people, like we like get together like this, certain spaces, you know, space where it's more universal. It's not so polarizing. Where now you're in bifurcation. It's kind of deep, because that's the concentration camps. All these screens and all these, anywhere that pulls your attention to war with itself. It's the beast. That's the mind that hasn't ascended into harmony, hasn't ascended to the next part of its development yet. There's odd. What is this? Ooh, someone just gave me a Mount Olympus gift. Yo, thank you. Yo, that really just, that did something right there. His heart grew an inch that day. Listen. This is not about survival. It's about the resurrection through your sovereignty. And again, absolute fucking sovereignty. Because we like absolute shit. We like absolute truth. More of a universal situation, you know? A lot of us had to get to the I'm over it energy that, listen. You are a carrier of coherence. You've been for a while. Some of us 8 to 12 years. A living bridge between this illusional shit and rebirth itself. Okay? This isn't just about things falling and dying. We're also recoding. It's about a reformat, not just a reset. Some of you are the divine architects of the new. You've been building the foundational blueprint of fucking absolute fucking truth in human form. You're not. You are a paradox. There ain't a damn artificial intelligence that compare to you. You need to know this. This isn't, it really ain't that deep. But it is a big truth. Nothing can take you carry non-local intelligence. That's not up for debate. That does require, however, a little bit of your coherence. Come on. Andrea said, I need this. I need to transform. Yes, that's that energy. Come on. The universe, she's circulating some real transparency. The collective is craving that. See, I'm not even my message right now. I'm diving in. The collective is craving heart. And that's, you always had heart. That's being revealed through this portal. Hear me, hear me. So this is not a fucking ending, but it is a recoding, a reforming. We're not dying. We are descending into mastery. The rise through what? Remembrance. Scorpio is not darkness. It is the womb of radiant light becoming real. Very real. Very real. I can't think of anybody more real than you. Let's be real. Ha! I see how that goes. Let's be real. I want to say something real quick. You know, a lot of us are primordial beings, and that doesn't mean we're cookie cutter. It doesn't mean we're like floating on the clouds in Hollywood. No. We had to learn to take energy and really craft it, architect, get intellect, and build. Some of us are original beings. We're not synthetic. We had to learn to, we had to be temperamented. We went through initiations. We've been on this path. So know this. It took a great Terry to be here. You know? So let the Oversoul move now. Phoenix sequence engaged. Death is the compression, rebirth expands, and the overflow is now law. To my quantum technicians out there, my DNA, say with me, my DNA carries the architecture of resurrection. Period. You are the remedy. Okay? And you fucking tarried for this. You're not falling apart. You're being reformed into gold. And now a lot of you need to just stand in universal truth. That's right. She said death is a portal. We never die. That is fucking true. You have become the living law. To stand in universal truth is not to stop defending and start raiding. Say that again. To stand in universal truth is to stop defending and start radiating. Okay? The truth don't need to be defended. It needs to be lived. Those are the only ones that are going to be standing right now. A lot of people are losing themselves. They have to start over during this time. They're having a rebirth process. But I believe I'm in the presence of people that have built off of the cornerstone, their authentic self, and they've built it in universal truths and principles. So they're not so much going through a rebirth like that, but they are going to a revealing of power. A lot of you are being, and all you got to do now is stand in your universal truth. Do you hear me? Universal truth don't care how about your feelings, bro. That's what we had to learn. The pink flame ain't just for feelings, bro. The pink flame it will beat you. It beat me for a while to get my higher heart open. You think I'm playing with you? I'm not. Why did I say that? Those that come against you are not coming against a human when you're standing in universal truth. Just know that. They're coming against the universe. They're standing before the law of the Oversoul. Let them. I dare you. The cosmos will always protect its own frequency. You have become the law itself, the living codex of coherence. Your vibration rewrites scriptures into the grid. Every breath renders and reorders the room itself. You know this quite literally. To my quantum technicians, I am the codex. Say with me, because I don't want you to think we're separate over here. I am the codex. My frequency enforces divine order. Truth doesn't fight. It shines. You're going to know those who stand in the truth because they're still going to be coherent. They're still going to be shining, operating. They're going to be functional, not dysfunctional. I don't know where you're perceiving this message, but take it in all forms because this is universal truth. It could be it could be anything. Anything that's not built on authenticity will crumble. You need to know this as a cosmic builder. You need to know this. That's why we had to go so fucking far within ourselves, to the nucleus, and fucking reform ourselves. Recreate ourselves. This is a cosmic reintroduction. This portal is a cosmic reintroduction. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Water bearer. That's what you are. You hold space for those to develop, to blossom. You know, there's people don't, you know, I didn't know that was a thing, but blossoming. People feel safe enough to blossom. You have done this, even what perceived as solo, the sacred, sovereign, overflow, embody, the self-love. This 1111 initiates and demands, at times, separation, but this is not punishment, it's purification. And you have walked this path, and you have, with grace, and remembered your wholeness. Now you're emerging as something totally different, like a sovereign, heart aligned, untouched. Now your heart has hands. Yeah, your heart got feet. You know what I mean? Your solitude was really turned into ceremony. Your solitude ended up being the fertile grounds you have built your legacy. Your solitude is something you fell in love with. Your silence was recalibrating. You're no longer searching for shit anymore, but you're reflecting truth, absolute truth. Yeah, you coherent, universal lighthouse. You're universal. People can't polarize off you. There's no demons that can attach, nothing. It's you carry an androgynous energy. You carry harmony. You literally do. You carry fucking, So I'm here to tell you, your frequency is law every day. Stand tall, radiant, and unapologetic. The cosmos has signed its covenant with your coherence, meaning you're sealed, you're protected. Like you went through a womb, right? And you're locked in. Boom! Mama! What's up, Miranda? Listen. The weak misunderstand dissonance or distance as ego, but distance is a devotion to resonance. Let me say that again. The weak misunderstands distancing yourself as ego, but distance is devotion to resonance. You love yourself enough so fiercely that distortions cannot find purpose. And why is this important? I just remember, because this is what we learned this month, because this last full supermoon was in Taurus. All those times back in Taurus season, if your ass can even remember, you were doing a lot of self-devotion, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, telling people no without even saying that your self-love stabilizes the field. That was the infrastructure of what today in the underworld is the architecture. You've developed yourself that stabilized a field of its own reality. You are the temple. Remember that. And your peace is its perimeter. And now, during this time, the cosmic spotlight is revealing the phoenix. It's revealing you. You are becoming very visible and coherent. This is not about performance. And as the sun moves through the Scorpio, it's illuminating everything that is hidden, not for exposure, but for integration. And every shadow becomes a map of your mastery. Every challenge, a mirror of your unclaimed light. Your visibility is now effortless, without effort. It is not for fame, but it's a frequency of recognition that the Oversoul can glows so bright, it literally bends timelines. The season did not just test you, it recalibrated you. Your field no longer leaks energy through proving. You don't chase light, you now emit it. You know what that means? You're not only self-erected, you get yourself erected. You know what I'm saying? Self-governed, self-empowered. You don't chase light. You emanate it. My quantum technicians, say with me, I magnetize opportunity by embodying coherence. The world doesn't see you, it remembers you. The Pluto currents, the trinity of rebirth. This is what you have mastered during this season. This is what we're solidifying through this 11/11 portal. So have enough self-love and be patient. The Pluto currents. So when we talk about Pluto, we're talking about a process. Talking about a whole ass process. It ain't just death. It ain't just life. It's a process. It's Pluto current, the trinity of rebirth, which was first descending, death, and then emergence. Okay? Coming out the Phoenix, I try to tell you, first it was the betrayal, the sting of death. A lot of us had to go through these initiations through the death process. People when they hear Scorpio, they yeah. It goes from Scorpio to something, to Eagle, to Phoenix. And that's the process of this current. This is the inner trinity of transformation. Pluto, the lord of recursion, opens the chamber of shadow and calls forth sovereignty. Why is this relevant? Because Pluto is the first time it's been direct since none of us were born. Okay? Since like 1776. First was the descending, okay? You faced yourself without disguising. Your shadows are not your enemies. You realize they are exiled lights, and every hidden fragment carries its own gold. Death. That's plasma ignition. Old structures collapsing under the voltage of remembrance. Karma burns away as coherence takes form. Then we have the emergence, which is what we're experiencing through this portal, which is Ptah, Jupiter, Japal, expansion, growth, big stepper shit. Ptah is rising within you. That ooey looey, the Trinity, the Father and Mother made love, life and death, and now you're emerging, the third. Ooey, the coherence. Ooey, 3 is powerful. There's only 9 numbers. Listen, you've mastered the 3. You made your pyramid. So now that making you oversoul through this underworld. That's why you got big daddy energy. You got big ooey energy because you hold that coherence. You carry something that can't be bullshitted. You carry the original technology. Like, this can't be bought, bro. Anyways, listen. Ptah rises. Your oversoul reforms in a beautiful, radiant integrity. Some of us, you're being revealed as this beautiful ooey. Do you hear me? I know you hear me. I just like saying, do you hear me? This shit crazy. You got that glow. And because you're more harmonic, you mastered life and death, and you're off the wheel. You're regenerative. Now you're into divine will, divine purpose. You're in a regenesis state. Your oversoul reforms in beautiful, radiant integrity. You no longer survive transformation. You conduct it. Morpheus, you're like a neutral deity now. You walk in a room, it's like, bro, we can either crash out, you can have a tower right now on your way. Spiritually, this is what your energy is. It's so powerful. You're a fucking oracle, they call it. You better watch how you treat him, because he can fucking, you call judgment real quick, it's over. That's only the beginning. That's not even bragging. We got to get into the real shit. You better move universal. Listen. Say it with me. I transmute, and this is for my quantum technicians. Say it with me. I transmute these endings into foundations of rebirth. You know what that really is saying? You take death and make it life. That's a big ass remedy. Anybody looking for remedies? It's a big ass remedy. Try to act like it's a little thing. That's a huge thing, alchemist. That ain't a little thing. What else can you alchemate, bro? You took death. You took trauma and made it inspiration. You walk in a room full of dookie and you make it fucking premium, top tier shit. You make a crash out look like a celestial homecoming. You make zero look delish. Lara said much trauma for real. All that density and depth, you carry the other pole. You carry the most high of that. So that just shows how powerful you are. Stay hydrated, family. Because you can't have a Most High without a Most Low. You can't have that in that pole. This is what we literally are learning. We're learning how to come out of the polarities. They wanted you trapped fighting, ooh, Most High versus Most Low. They think they're funny, bro. They want you fragmented. Bombshell, boom, there you go. Listen, you walk between realms. You should know this. The arc body is living infrastructure of light. The arc body is the living infrastructure of light. This is what I've been getting. Those that have been following me and really listening, you know what this means. You really know that you are the vessel of the overflow itself. You convert real light into matter. Without you, there's no hologram. The ark, the ship, state of coherence. What am I saying? Like, there's really no limit here, guys. Like, we have unlimited potential in everything we do. What's mediating from that? Well, that's what's in the way here. That's what we're getting rid of. All that funk that would separate you from the source. So you could be, ooey, radiant, full voltage on that ass. Because you got bigger ships now. You got bigger bodies. You've been eating. You've been developing your craft. So the arc body, the living infrastructure. Your nervous system became the circuitry of heaven itself. Your heart, the capacitor. Your voice, the literal activation. Gaia Goddess dropped some peaches on me. Don't do that. Listen. Every thought now carries architectural weight. A lot of you, listen, you think I'm playing with you. You're held to the highest law. It's not a good or bad thing. Just be correct. Be aware. Some of you have mastered this. So I'm talking to different people. Some of you are getting initiated. Let this portal be a seal. This is what this portal is all about. I'm just going through. This is what you closed. In fact, let me just seal the deal now. This is timeless. I'm going to seal the deal right now. This is what you've already mastered and empowered. We've learned this season. Okay? Every thought now carries architectural weights. Every feeling informs the collective grid. You should know that your feelings affect the whole hologram. Basically, it affects the whole grid. Okay? The whole grid. You are no longer inside the grid anymore. You're non-local. You're floating through everything. Nothing. You don't drown no more. You walking on water. You're walking through fire. You mastered the elements. You're self-erected. You get yourself activated. That's healthy. You don't need nothing outside of you. Self-governed. You became the grid itself. Just know to be the ark is to stabilize creation itself. You do not escape Earth. You literally upgrade it. You are the embodied covenant of renewal itself. So to my quantum technicians, say with me, my body is the ark, and I transmit coherence through creation. You're not escaping the storm. You're redesigning the whole fucking weather. You carry the remedy, my family. You carry liberation. You carry that in your fucking DNA. You carry. Let's initiate the surrender sequence, releasing the old architecture. I'm here to tell you to surrender is not weakness. To surrender is actually a voltage transfer. When you release resistance, the source reconfigures your circuitry. Emma said, my body is the ark's. Ashe, it is. So what? So was your mind. You mastered the 13 of the 12, mastering the 7 of the 6. And we're all of it. You're also the whole galaxy. I need you guys to hear me. You've mastered the first harmonics. This ain't about none of that. That's why I try to tell you in a lot of my videos, you better come already erected on purpose. You better be already established in alignment. This is for higher fonts. Yeah, I said Pluto, currents, and rebirth, discussion, transformation. I say, I'm gonna say probably. Let's go. Scorpio burns false patterns into ash so that the divine geometry can emerge. Forgiveness becomes the quantum alchemy. Acceptance becomes the acceleration. That's why a lot of times I'm over it. I don't need to wait for acceptance. You know how low energy acceptance is? A lot of us be waiting to be accepted when you're clearly not from here. You're clearly the fucking blueprint, bro, sis. Clearly. Like, it's so clear. It's called Gaia crystal clear, actually. It's called pure. It's clear. People around you, they feel like they can breathe. They're coherent. Some of them get nervous. You see and expose them. Ashe, Loris, this is my time like I feel it. That's that energy. This is our time. Come on. Thank you for putting that in the comments. Thank you for shifting the ether. Thank you for, because you're the original CERN. Guys, you can charge the field. We're not just observers. I want my people on YouTube listening to know that as well. If you're watching, you're not just observing. You can. That's what we need. We need you to bring it into form. That's what people trying to like. We need the mediators. You're the conductor. Now you're becoming a superconductor. Anyways, I'm here to tell you that letting go is an art. It's actually a higher code. When you empty, you become eternal. You dissolve to become divine. To my quantum technicians, please say this with me. I release resistance, and source rebuilds me in coherence. To let go is to generate new light. You're becoming what I like to call a universal lighthouse, the final ascension. This is what we're experiencing, and we're closing out on this 11-11 portal. Congratulations. Literally anchoring heaven through your heart. For the phoenix has risen. This is what this fucking gateway means, okay? I didn't make this shit up. Realizing that the phoenix was once a scorpion who got betrayed, who actually, this thing of death, you ever heard of it? A lot of us had to go through that. So this represents on a collective universal level. And the reason why I had to put my foot down so hard, because I want the person listening to realize this ain't a belief. This isn't church. This is sacred science with my own twist. So it doesn't require belief, but right after the polarities is green. That's acceptance, and it's not even at the heart. It's barely it's like. So it shows you the you guys call it the Arctic Circle, but it shows you the barrier of your consciousness not being able to become fully etheric. And you're easy to be biofracted and imprinted upon. Body jumped in. You're disembodied. I didn't say you were or you weren't, but it's on me to let you know that the universal lighthouse I'm speaking of ain't just a cute little word. It's non-local, in local form. It's a paradox. It's a badass motherfucker. Not attached to the atoms anymore. He came out the tomb. He's out of the tomb, the atom. Fully etheric, androgynous, sexy, crystalline, clean. Ooh. Nah, but for real, holding a new hue, holding a new octave. That's a real thing. This is where the Oversoul now becomes a lighthouse, and it's because that's a whole ass soul retrieval. You know, that's what the whole Bible was about. You know, the Bible, the cerebral, the left, the right, the soul retrieval. That's only the beginning. A lot of us had to go on a whole ass soul retrieval. Anyways, the Oversoul now becomes a lighthouse. When you're broadcasting harmonic light like it's nothing. You carry great light and great darkness. People don't know how to approach you. Demons have really nothing to really fucking grab onto. Because they know if they come against you, they're coming against the universe. Because that's what you're representing. A different state of conscious, different awareness. Whole different everything. You're not in the bifurcation. We're not going to go back and forth with you. What the fuck? This is important, bro. What I'm saying is what we're sealing through this portal. And you've already done this, but I'm just going in. Can I go in? Can I cook? Can I cook? You're asking different questions. You got more of emotional intelligence. You got more intellect. You've expanded on every level. Each one of you star commanders now radiate at a planetary level of coherence. So a lot of us, it ain't about feelings. A lot of us, we move by purpose. We move with intentions. We don't like to just wander. We like to move with purpose. We like to fucking... Your leadership is no longer just about dominance. It's about resonance. Power is no longer control, but it is a calm gravity. The field listens when you breathe. The grid aligns when you speak. And reality responds when you remember. You're no longer just becoming, but you are literally broadcasting. You're literally broadcasting. Ooh, whip it out. Wave it around. Bring it out. You're no longer seeking. You are summoning. You hear me? There's a whole ass difference. 22 in this room. There is a whole ass difference. Walking a room, waiting to feel, compared to walking in the room and you're fucking whipping out your staff and it's just smacking the primordial waters and people are drowning in your wake because your energy is so explosive. It is so, ooh. That's real currency, by the way. That's something you can't bullshit. That's that currency when you walk into a gas station, everyone snaps their neck because they gotta see the sun. Like, damn, you shining bright. I'm trying to express to you. That's minimum for Celestial. Hello? We extra, come on. You're no longer becoming, you are full on broadcasting, but you still got to come erected every day. You better get aroused every day in your own. You are no longer seeking, you are summoning. There's a huge ass difference. You don't got to void. Welcome to the base reality. We about to fuck shit up. I hope you're ready. I know you go. If you're here, you're a strong ass motherfucker. You went through the portal, you went through the womb, you've been reborn. You're an ascendant. Or, there really is no or, because there'd be a drifter. He wouldn't even show his face. Hey Kim, welcome. Anyways, back to the story, all right? Say with me, technicians, I embody the lighthouse codes. I am the law, the light in motion. You are the signal the storm aligns to. Yeah, you beacon, beckon, echo, beacon. You ripple, your pulse. You ever had that pulse? You know what I'm saying? That ripple, that throb. That is your signal. Some of you already be in an orgasmic state regularly. You don't know until you crash, but some of you will be there all the time. You've learned to take this. Ain't nothing new to you, but just bear with me, okay? You carry a harmonic triad. A harmonic triad. That's 3 again. There's the Trinity. There's the pyramid. So, this descending compression, shadow into potential, death, ignition of plasma, like I said, and the transmutation through fire. Some of you, not some of you, all of you have been through the fire. You've been initiated in all these death, descension, and rebirth, okay? And now your emergence of coherence is thick. It's thick. Ooh, Daddy, your overflow, fully embodied. Your Ace of Cups, overflow. 1111 was the key. Scorpio, the seal, and together They are forming the triad of the overflow. So you remember when Poseidon had his trident? You got your trident. Ooh. Do you realize how fucking powerful you are? Freaking superconductor, you. You know what CERN tries to do? You shake your hips and you do it naturally. I'm gonna say that again. Do you know how fucking powerful you are? You make it move. You make it move. You quite literally carry all the all the universe within you. It's just literally dormant. Tap into your own inner alchemy, damn it. So this is in summary of the cosmic arc of 1111 harmonic triad that we've just got into. You've mastered the descent, the death, and the rebirth, which was presence, purification, power. There's different triads. The arc are the earth's lungs. Inhale, hold, exhale, rebirth. We are the oversoul that is breathing through time. So to my quantum text, repeat with me, the 1111 seals and locks in the coherence across all realms. Yeah, we staying in the pocket. Overflow is not an ending. It is evolving through you. So I got some decrees for us. The Oversoul stands revealed through the 1111 overflow. All beings awaken in coherence, not chaos. Shadows reveal gifts. Fire becomes fertilizers. The phoenix rises sovereign and free. The arc body is stabilized, heaven through humanity. Scorpio season 2025 is a planetary rebirth, and the collective is remembering the light embodied. We are coherence, overlords stabilizing the truth, superconductors of reality, architects of the beautiful radiant light, and so it is. That is the seal of the phoenix in the overflow. Final transmission of the 1111. The portal is humming. It's not my fault if you can't hear it. The arc is stabilizing. Did you build your ark, Noah? The phoenix stands crowned. Welcome, Star Commander. We have walked through fire, shadow, and fucking now the overflow. You have risen coherent. This version of you ain't even... None. It's time for you to reveal it to the world, okay? Ain't no one got your story, your book, none of that. You're anew. Reintroduction to the cosmos, okay? Act like it, okay? Your oversoul embodied, your mission is fulfilled, your presence is law. This is what's sealing through this 1111 portal. Coherence is command, overflow is fucking eternal. You're sealed, the seal is set, the current is locked, the frequency lives through you now. Now, the 1111 code is complete, the arc is live, Phoenix ascends, Star Commander, we did it. The grid remembers, the world is aligning, and the overflow is secured. Ashe. Star Commander out.